Elon just made a huge announcement about all new Tesla models for 2024, and the internet, as usual, is losing its mind. Let me tell you why. Plus, Elon confirmed the 2024 Model Y is here. You can buy it right now. Plus, I've got some info on some brand new Teslas hiding under these mysterious sheets. Plus, some Tesla freebies and discounts are back right now for a limited time. It was a jam-packed week for Tesla news this week. Lots to uncover and dive into from the shareholder meeting. So let me break down all you need to know about the wild world of Tesla and tell you the latest on the Model Y, because things have now taken a very interesting turn. And also a huge thanks to my friends over at Recurrent for sponsoring this video. So to sort of set the stage for this video, I just got back from the 2024 Tesla annual Giga shareholder meeting at their Texas HQ, Giga Texas, and here's some footage of sort of the behind the scenes of that. Just really quick for those curious, Tesla had all of their models out. You could jump into the Cybertruck if you wanted to see the Model S and Model X. They did have actually the Model S available here in the Lunar Silver, the new color here, which actually looks a lot better in person, a lot brighter than it does online. Of course, there was Cybertruck, and also I got to take a nice close look at the all-new Model 3 Performance, which I've got to say is really nice. Have not been able to see this in person. Really, really nice, and I can confirm those rumors. The new sport seats that are in the Model S Plaid and also in the Model 3 Performance are probably the most comfortable seats Tesla's ever made, right up there with Cybertruck seats. I mean, really, really comfortable. That extra bolstering and extra support was noticeable and was really cool to see that. They had some factory tours going on, but I couldn't take any photos or videos of that. And just in general, it was a very cool event where Elon spilled the beans on a lot of interesting news on what Tesla is sort of planning for the rest of the year and, of course, working on next. So Elon made a lot of good announcements and bad announcements at that event, and I won't focus on Optimus and some of the more niche stuff. I'm sure if you guys want to take a deep dive into that, there's other videos, but I know most of you are focused on products and cars and discounts, so let me tell you what we know right now. So first up, actually coming from a sort of a Tesla shareholder Q&A, Elon announced that Tesla will be bringing back the limited time full self-driving transfer sort of freebie here, discount, for one more quarter. This allows you, if you've purchased full self-driving on a previous Tesla, to transfer to an all-new Tesla for a limited time and do it for free, $0, as Tesla does not allow full self-driving transfers. Now, a good point was made as to why Tesla doesn't keep this around as a permanent thing, especially if you paid all that money for full self-driving, why you can't transfer it as a permanent thing is beyond me, and Elon really didn't have a good answer for that. Basically, this is exactly why I recommend subscribing to full self-driving, because the break-even point is years and years, and plus you have way more flexibility, and in the case of, the subscription, it can live with you from car to car and not be tied to one car. But if you are looking to take advantage of this discount, you can check that out right now. Also, Tesla has been for the last couple of days sort of in and out of their inventory discounts. This is where you can save a couple of $1,000 on any Tesla in the lineup, including a brand new Model 3 and of course Model Y as well. If you want to go to Tesla's inventory page and check that out, you can. As I reported last week, the inventory discounts are very sporadic. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. This is, of course, independent of any finance deals or lease specials that Tesla's also running right now. But if you do want to save some money on a brand new Tesla, be sure to check that inventory page out on Tesla's website. And while Elon didn't mention anything specifically as to new promotions for Model 3 and Model Y, we've seen Tesla the last couple of months flip-flop between Model Y special financing and deals and Model 3. Right now, Model 3's got some specials going on, and I would assume that's going to sort of extend throughout the rest of the year. Of course, the best time to buy a Tesla is usually the end of the quarter. So let's see, March, April, May, June. So maybe end of June, maybe end of this month, we see some sort of incentive or special deal as Tesla looks to clear out their existing inventory. But that's something I would sort of expect to see for the rest of the year. Of course, Tesla's got their own promotions going on in different parts of the world. There's some free colors some places, some crazy 0% deal other places. But check Tesla.com in your region for the latest deals. But I would suspect those deals continue as Tesla's looking to, of course, sell more cars. But I actually should mention one Tesla vehicle in particular is about to get a massive discount to the tune of $20,000, and that is with Cybertruck, as Elon has confirmed that in the next quarter-ish, according to Elon time, Tesla will begin producing and presumably selling non-Foundation Series Cybertruck. And if you were sort of in the queue there looking to get a Cybertruck and you have your email and you're sort of waiting to design your car, but you don't want to pay the $20,000 markup, you will soon be able to order a non-Foundation Series truck. Of course, this is going to remove some of the Foundation Series specials, full self-driving. There's some accessories you won't get. But if you're looking to get a Cybertruck at the $80,000 price and not the $100,000 price, that will soon, of course, be available. Of course, something I think we all want to see with Tesla, and something that definitely a lot of investors and shareholders have had concerns about, is a cheaper Tesla model. Now, you might remember a few years ago, well, months ago at this point, Tesla was slated to be very close to finalizing their low-end, cheaper Tesla. We had heard this Model 2 or Project Redwood was basically a Model 3 hatchback, Model Y Mini. This was basically a vehicle in between the Model 3 and Model Y that would be the cheaper $25,000 Tesla. This was going to be the mass market car. Tesla was assuming they were going to sell a bunch of these things, and it was going to be built on the same platform as Cybercab. This was going to be sort of their next big hit and their next big growth phase. Obviously, since that news broke, a lot has changed, and now Tesla has changed course, saying that instead of building this all-new, cheaper vehicle, they're going to throw all the resources at the robotaxi and then come up with a new, cheaper vehicle based on what they've got right now. And Elon made a couple of interesting references during the shareholder address, talking about, interesting, he said $18,000. Not sure if that was, something he had in his mind or a target, but like an $18,000 Tesla, stressing that most people, their problem isn't that they don't want a Tesla. They do want a Tesla, but the price is just too expensive. So he made it clear that Tesla is committed to cutting costs. They're committed to having sort of this lower cost model. And as Elon said at the last shareholder call, that they're looking to accelerate their plans and possibly launch some all new, cheaper variations, or maybe at least one model before the end of this year. And based off of what we know right now, and based off of sales data and popularity, looks like that's going to be some version of the Model Y. Maybe it is some sort of Model Y Mini, or what looks likely is that Tesla is going to utilize their knowledge and their costs and what they've got right now in terms of production capacity to make a cheaper version of the Model Y. So maybe this removes things like the glass sunroof, and they go with cloth seats instead of ventilated, vegan leather seats, and they go with a smaller screen. There are definitely some things Tesla could do in the production process to cut down on costs. Not sure if it's because of the new Model 3 or potential Model Y changes, but I've been getting a lot of questions in my inbox over the last couple of days about where to go to sell your EV. And this can always sort of be a little hit or miss. Traditional dealers don't really know what they're getting, and they might try to lowball you. But this is where I love to recommend Recurrent, because what they're going to do totally free is allow you to pop in some information and connect you to dealers who understand why a healthy EV battery is so important, and they're going to give you offers that you can accept or ignore. No spam, no junk, no muss, no fuss. You can just get offers you can, again, accept or ignore, and potentially get you even more money and a better deal based off the health of your EV battery. If you've got an EV battery in tip-top shape, you might be getting more money thanks to Recurrent and the connections they're able to help you make. And how do you know if you've got a healthy battery in your EV? Well, that's where Recurrent's totally free monthly battery report comes into play. Again, like I mentioned, 100% free, delivered to your inbox every single month. And this is an excellent report that does a great job of breaking down all the important battery info you need to know. You can see what your projected range might be, your real world range. You can see what that looks like on a map and what that's actually going to get you in terms of distance. You can see things like how your charging habits may be helping or hurting the overall health of your EV's battery. Simply put, what I love about Recurrent is that it's a team of EV battery enthusiasts looking to make amazing free solutions for EV owners and enthusiasts. And they're doing so much great work in the space, even working with big valuation companies to try to dispel a lot of rumors and myths that used EVs are bad. And as a result of these efforts, a lot of these big valuation companies are now giving an instant bump to sort of vehicles that have been in the Recurrent system and have some data behind them. Again, sort of dispelling the myth that a bad battery could be in a used EV and all these bad things. I mean, a used EV is not a bad thing. It's a very good thing. And Recurrent is doing so much amazing work in this space. So again, if you want to learn more, check out all Recurrent has to offer. And again, sign up for this totally free monthly battery report. Check out the totally free one-time used EV battery report, or get connected to easily sell your EV and make some money totally for free, potentially getting you a better offer. Hit the link right down below to learn more and check out Recurrent for yourself today. Elon also spent a fair bit of time covering his plans for the robo-taxi and sort of giving us a tease as to what to expect. Of course, Cybercab unveil is scheduled for August 8th, as Elon had already announced, so that's going to be very cool. And he gave a little bit more insight into how this would work. As he said before, basically Tesla's plan for this is full self-driving is going to be so good that the cars can drive themselves. And not only will Tesla have their own fleet of robotaxis, but you, as a Tesla owner, can turn your vehicle into a robotaxi into the fleet and make some money. So the grand idea from Elon for years, and what they're currently pitching for Tesla right now, is that let's say when you're at work, you're at the gym, or you're at sleep at home and your car is in your driveway, you can press a button on your Tesla app, send your vehicle out, and have it go pick up people and drop people off and make you money, as you basically wouldn't even use the car to begin with. Of course, Tesla's going to take a cut of that money. That's going to be sort of their new profit center there, but you would also get a significant portion of that as well. And the idea sounds really great. Of course, the big hiccup is, well, multiple things. Ride sharing and people are a little unpredictable. Also, full self-driving just isn't there yet. But given the steady stream of advancements we've gotten with full self-driving and where we're at right now, it seems plausible that in the next 6 months, we could be very, very close to a launch of this vehicle. Now, unclear as of right now in August if this is a launch or if it's a reveal and what's going to be the time period between the reveal of Cybercab and the launch of Cybercab. We don't know, but that's sort of the plan, and Tesla's looking for a way to make you some money just by you tapping a button and not having to do anything, in theory, as long as this idea and plan works. Now, of course, one of the biggest, most exciting parts of this announcement Elon didn't spend too much time on, but the internet went crazy over, were the number of different hidden Teslas under the graphic sheet here. Now, Tesla had alluded to these before. They've shown this off at a couple other events, but everyone wants to know what these mysterious Teslas are. So I've done a lot of digging. I've read through all the theories, and here's our best guess as of right now as to what these new vehicles could be. Now, one of these, there's a lot of debate on whether this is a hidden product or not, but some speculate that this vehicle here could be the new Roadster 2.0. This is the all-new Tesla Roadster Elon had teased a couple of months ago as being refined, and Tesla is going to work with SpaceX and make this incredible new car, and it was going to be more akin to a spaceship than it was a high-performance car, and many are speculating that because of this revamp internally and what Tesla's doing and their recommitment to this vehicle, that this could be one of the hidden products here that's not currently on the roadmap. Would make sense given all their other vehicles are here, that one of the vehicles could be the all-new and improved Roadster, which I believe we should hear more about sometime this year. I think Elon said sometime in 2024 we get some sort of update, so something to look out for, and that's what this one might be. Now, this vehicle here is sort of a bit more of a wild card. Our assumption right now is that, at least according to the community and the super sleuths online, that this is likely Cybercab. This is Tesla's sort of mass market, lower cost car. This is going to be the basis for next generation Teslas. This is going to be the autonomy vehicle, and it's going to look something like this. This is the vehicle Tesla just teased a couple of weeks ago as to what could be coming next. And our guess right now is this is what it's going to be. Again, can't be 100% sure, but given that Tesla's been teasing this and that it's not unveiled yet, that's what this is. And then the third vehicle, of course, which everyone's wondering what it could be, looks to be, by all accounts, as some kind of van. And the big question right now is, what type of van are we talking about? Because there are three options Tesla could take. You might remember a couple of months ago, maybe it was a year ago at this point, a while now, there was an alleged leak in Nevada of a Tesla passenger autonomy van. Tesla was getting some rough idea of what an autonomy vehicle could look like, and the idea was that this would be a van that could hold more people and be sort of a robo-taxi, maybe work in the boring tunnels or some sort of fully autonomous vehicle. And that's definitely one case Tesla could go, is by making a bigger version of Cybercab, some sort of cyber van that wasn't like a consumer vehicle, but more of an autonomy vehicle that would shuttle people around. Definitely something we could see. The second version that Tesla had talked about and alluded to before, I believe, and something that would make sense given what Rivian's doing, is making a utilitarian van. So Rivian's got their sort of manufacturing van. It's used by Amazon is the big client. I think USPS is using them. There's a couple of different clients using them, but this is more of a commercial van. It's built for commercial fleets, and given the success in limited run of Tesla Semi, and given how Tesla is scaling up the Semi project and the cost-saving measures they're sort of showing off to businesses, some sort of commercialized product of that in a smaller form factor, footprint, and cost could make a lot of sense. So maybe this is the Rivian equivalent for Tesla. It's their new service van. It's their new commercial van that commercial customers could buy and be sort of a mini version of the Tesla Semi. Super nice, luxurious, but very utilitarian packed, and also packing a lot of range for commercial customers. And then, of course, the third option, which many consumers would like to see, is the real version of the Cyber van. The Tesla would make a full, personalized, consumer-level passenger van made for families. Right now, Tesla's sort of minivan equivalent is the Model X, but many people want an actual van, and there have been renders and speculation for a while that Tesla could make sort of a Cybertruck-esque, Cybertruck-inspired minivan that would be very utilitarian, but very cool and action-packed for consumers. Again, we don't know which direction Tesla's going to go. Maybe it's a hybrid of the three. Maybe it's just one direction. Maybe it's something we're not even thinking of. But given the shape of this thing under the covers, looks very boxy and very much like a van. Just the only question right now is it a commercial vehicle or is it a consumer vehicle? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got to talk about Model Y because I've been getting comment after comment after comment after comment about this. So let me tell you Tesla's stance on this right now. According to Elon, straight from Elon, a Model Y refresh for this year is not coming. Now, you can choose whether you want to believe that or not, given many different factors, but that is the official stance from Tesla. Now, 2 times on the record, Tesla's officially communicated no refresh plan for this year. And according to Elon, the 2024 Model Y is already here. It's out. You can buy it right now, and it's the model currently available on Tesla's website. This is the Model Y for this year. This is the best of the best. It's the world's best-selling car, and this is the Model Y you can buy today. And Elon was explicitly clear that Tesla is always making improvements. Every 6 months, even every couple of weeks, Tesla's making instrumental sort of progressive improvements of the Model Y that makes it better and better and better. So in Elon's mind, instead of you focusing on some big refresh that may or may not happen, buy the Model Y right now. This is the latest and greatest Model Y. This is the 2024 Model Y. Get out of here with Project Juniper. Get out of here with the refresh. This is it right now. You can buy it. This is the 2024 Model Y, and there's no reason to wait because it's here right now. Of course, the flip side of this story is that we've heard for a while that Tesla is working on a Model Y Juniper refresh. Project Juniper is the code name, but it's looking, at least according to Elon, this would have you to believe, not coming this year. So some sources say end of 2024, some sources say China first, but all along, Reuters had always alluded to a Q1 early 2025 launch. So if you believe Elon and you believe the time record, 2024 Model Y, it's out right now. It's the one you can buy. Tesla's making small improvements. Go buy it if you want a Model Y. But if you want to wait for something bigger, more substantial, Tesla won't comment on that, just saying it's not coming this year, which by deduction, probably coming next year, sometime in 2025. So that's the latest we know on Model Y. All right, guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the shareholder event? Your thoughts on Elon's comments? Your thoughts on the compensation package? Did you go to the event? I got to meet a couple of you guys in person, which was really awesome. Drop a comment down below and let me know. Also, just want to give a big thanks to Masterworks for sponsoring and supporting this channel. They have got over 400 artworks in their collection from names you've heard of: Picasso, Warhol, and Banksy. And as the economy right now is up and down and up and down, you're probably looking for a different investment strategy. And one of the best places to actually put your money is in fine art. Billionaires know it, banks know it, and now you can get a piece of the action as well. Masterworks makes it so simple, so easy. Over 900,000 users have signed up, and if you want to get immediate access, skip that wait list. All you've got to do is scan the QR code on screen right there, or head to masterworks.art/Rosenfeld to learn more and get started today. And again, skip that wait list and get immediate access right now. Also, if you made it to the very end of the video and you want a chance to win some free Amazon money, which I love to do, a couple of things to keep in mind. One is that I'm never going to contact you on Telegram, so ignore any spam bots. It's been a huge problem on the channel. Never going to do that. And also, all you got to do is 3 things to win. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then drop a comment down below and let me know what Tesla merch you own and what Tesla merch you want. Maybe I'll do some Tesla merchandise giveaway if I can figure out a way to do that. It's something I did in the past that I think would be sort of fun. I'll bring back. But what Tesla merch do you own, if any, and what sort of merch would you like to see from Tesla if they don't already make it right now? And let me know. Drop a comment down below, pick a couple people, do some Amazon gift card giveaways for free because I appreciate you guys and I appreciate you sticking with me. So as always, let me know your comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that button and subscribe. I appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. Love talking Tesla, and I'll see you all in the next one.